Gates Adams here on behalf of Apex Trader Funding, and I'm here today with trader Frank. Frank is another paid funded trader with Apex Trader Funding. So first and foremost, let me congratulate you on the recent payout.
Gates, thank you very much. Much appreciated.
My pleasure. Now, is this the first payout or are we?
This is the first payout that I've actually ever got from a prop firm. So I'm kind of very proud of that moment.
Big milestone, man. Congratulations. That's exciting. I always equate this to the 4-minute mile. Once you realize it can be done again and again and again.
You know, I've come so close so many times, and each time I get right there, I don't know if I get overconfident or whatever, and then the market just humbles me and just brings me straight back down. But this time we made it.
You know, you're not unique in that experience for sure. I know that I myself have gone through that cycle so many times, as have countless other traders. It's a part of the process and it's a part of the journey. So now, how long have you actually been trading?
Well, I started trading in 2020, and when I say I started, I just kind of, I woke up one day and I wanted to be a trader.
Okay.
That was it. A little background about my story is I was building a house at the time. The reason I was building a house was an investment property. I wanted to sell it, make some money. And then that took like a whole year and something. I'm thinking, well, I'm running out of cash here. How am I going to make money? What do I need to do? One day I wake up, said I want to be a trader. I don't even know how that idea popped in my head. I sold the house. I moved back in with my parents. I started to focus on trading, completely blind. Yeah, it's completely blind. It took me about 2 years. I started off with Forex. So I was looking at those Forex pairs and it was just a roller coaster of emotions. Big headaches, big this. And about 2 years ago, I started getting into futures and actually started off with Apex. One of my friends mentioned Apex to me and I just started with the demos. I moved up to the evaluations and many emails after. Finally, the funded accounts, and now finally here with the payouts.
Got an incredible story right there. So you don't really know what it was. You don't remember what that trigger was that said, "Hey, I'm going to change my path pretty significantly to take on this challenge."
I don't know if it was crypto at the time because everyone was starting to talk about crypto this, crypto that, and I don't know. Like I said, I literally woke up and said, "This is it. I want to stop everything. I was thinking it'll take me like a year. You know, I was thinking, oh yeah, I can do this. This is easy.
Sure.
How hard can it be?" But 4 years later, Gates, 4 years later, here I am.
Right.
Sold the house. I moved. Then I got stuck. I got stuck in Europe during Corona. But the beauty of Corona was I ended up getting married because of Corona, so that worked out in my favor as well.
Nice.
And here we are today, Gates. That's the short version of it.
At this point, I mean, are you doing anything besides trading, or is this really just your 100% focus and you're moving full force?
I'm completely focused in this. I have 2 apartments that I've purchased, so I've got a little bit of a rental income.
Okay.
I like to just dive deep into things. Before I used to have coffee shops and like wholesale coffee roasting. So like 3 a.m, I'd wake up, I'd roast coffee, Gates. You know, I'd 700 kilos of coffee a week we used to sell. It was actually quite a thriving business, but that's me. I like to have little tasks and I just dive deep into them. And you know, trading was that. Backtesting for me was that. I'd sit there 5, 6, 8 hours just backtesting and blindly backtesting. You know, I didn't really know what I was doing until you start follow this person on YouTube, then you get this mentor, then that mentor, and you like my style of trading has just kind of been pieced together from all sorts of things and just developed like that. And finally we're here, like I said.
Okay, so I got to ask you, was there a particular event, a day, or something that happened that was really a turning point for you? You mentioned having struggled with getting close and then losing it. Was there something that changed that helped get you past that threshold? 2
major factors changed for me. One, when I changed to the 1 minute, and when I started doing base points, Gates. Okay. I started aiming just for 10 points. That's it. That's my goal. I don't waste mental capital. I don't. You know, sometimes you let a trade run and then it pulls all the way back and stops you at for break even.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that doesn't happen as much anymore. You know, and I hit my target, and that really helped me evolve. That's what got me funded. That's what got me to pass other challenges and finally get that payout. So the 1 minute and those base points.
That's beautiful. So what's next? So you hit that first payout. You obviously are very deeply committed and putting in the time, the energy. What do you see as the next step for you?
I've kind of got several goals. Obviously, the next goal would be to get more funding. and get more consistent payouts. Well, with each challenge that I've had with trading, you grow as a person, you develop as a person. So many challenges, so many emotional hurdles that each challenge that I've had, and even with the rules with Apex, they've made me better and better and a better person. I can't say so much of a better person emotionally because this is just you go up and down, up and down. But after getting more funding, after getting consistent payouts, I actually want to help people and help other struggling traders. And I really do. And I've even got a little group of my own. There's 4 or 5 of us friends, and we've actually got them funded all together, and we've helped each other out. Because trading is lonely. I don't know if it is like that in America, but in Australia and here, it's so lonely.
I've made that very comment so many times. I know a lot of traders, they get caught up in the screens. They got more screens than they have people that they can talk to about trading.
That's right.
And so I think it's an incredibly valuable resource to have people that you can talk to, that you can bat ideas around with, or that you can console one another on the bad days and celebrate with one another on the good days.
Yeah, spot on. And that's helped me so much. It's the little group that we've got, and we cheer each other up. Like you can't tell anyone that doesn't trade, what you're going through. They'll just look at you, think you're crazy. But these guys, they're helpful. It's been good. It's been good.
I always joke that my wife is like, how come you can talk to traders for like hours, and when I try to have a conversation with you, it's all me? And it's true, because there's just those look, for those of us that just get super into trading, we can talk for hours and hours and hours. It never gets old. And I think that that's something that I think more traders really need to tap into, is developing that community, whether that's local, whether that's online, or whatever the case may be, where they really can get to know one another beyond just talking about trades, but that usually comes from sharing those stories and building that up. So, well, hey man, I'm so excited for you. I love the story. I think there's just so much commitment in that, even after selling the house and committing to this, even the fact that you were willing to take the 2 years that it took you, or the couple of years that it took you to get beyond that threshold and get that first payout. I know that there's going to be a lot more to come.
Yeah, hopefully. Fingers crossed, guys. Fingers crossed. That's what I'm pushing for.
Absolutely. Well, congratulations on this first milestone. I look forward to hearing about the next ones as we go through this process, as we go through this journey. I love sharing these stories, and I love connecting with traders a few months after that first interview and just getting an update if you'd be down for that.
Yeah, I'm more than happy to. I look forward. This was so motivating for me. I was telling my wife, all day, every day, it's going to be Tuesday. It's big. Thanks,
well, you know what? It makes me feel so good about doing this. I mean, just doing these interviews myself has had an incredible impact on my trading and my commitment to seeing it through, even through those tougher days. So thank you for sharing that time with me as well. And man, let's catch up in a few months, see how everything's going.
Yeah, done deal. Lock it in.
You got it, Frank. Well, I appreciate your time today, and we'll chat soon.
All right. Thank you. See you guys.
You got it.